Welcome back to the sun-kissed fields of Perthshire in bonnie Scotland. Well, not long to go. Not long to go at all until the Rodney Cook Memorial. I'll probably get a chance to post this video maybe just a day before, or maybe even on the day of the Rodney Cook Memorial Rally, which is going to be down near Bath, down in the south of England. So myself, Simon and Pete are all going to be there. Unfortunately, Martin can't make it with his newborn baby, but all are doing well. And speaking of Martin, do you see that little figure out there? That is Martin. He messaged me to say he's been out for a few hours, and if I was available, come and join him. So I am out for, I don't know, maybe 3 hours, maybe slightly longer. But we'll go and see what he's had in a minute. So delighted to be back out, delighted that we've finally got some sunshine and it actually feels warm. I feel like I could take this jumper off, and I might. But yeah, really looking forward to Rodney Cook. So anyone who's there, anyone who's going, safe travels, and I'm sure you'll all have a great time, and best of luck with the finds, and maybe we'll even see some of you. So we're back out, we're on this field that's got a trackway, it cuts right across it. It's an old medieval fort over about 300-400 metres away. So let's go and see if we can find any treasures. Oh, and while I remember, if you're not already subscribed, then please hit the button. Right, let's go. We've got a first digger in 30 seconds. It's a 50. Oh, nice and soft. A lot of rain last night, loads of rain. River's massive that I drove by to get here. And, well, could be a button. Could be a button. Yep, it's in there on the edge of the coil. Edge of the clod, I think. Right, oh, I've got the Garrett carrot with me because Martin mentioned that he's lost his kids were playing with it, and now he can't find it. So I brought out the old Garrett carrot and stick with the old XP for just now. It's here somewhere. Well, there we go. What is that? It's green, it's round, and it's half a button, I think. Let's dig that out, give it a little brush. Or is that a rivet? No, I think it's a button. I think it is. I think it's half of a button. The back half, but the shank would go through the middle. But, well, 100 years old, couple of 100 years old at the most. But, well, we're off the mark. 5 minutes in. Not convinced with this one. Sounds a bit tinny. I think we could have aluminium, but how often do I get that wrong? Well, not this time. Thank you, Mr. Coca-Cola. Well, if nothing else, we're tidying up the field. Lovely. Well, here he is, the man himself. Marty's just had a baby. Well, not him. His wife. And look at that, he's straight in with a silver. Sixpence, is it? Yep.
Yeah, 1925, I think it is.
Yep, I think so, 1925. So George V, 50% silver. And, well, certainly half a pint of beer, maybe a wee bit more. But, and then what else you got? A wee bullet, probably from a revolver with a lead core. And a wee coin, which is pretty toasty. Get in and off that at all? No.
Maybe get the head off that side once it's dry. I literally just got that there. Maybe when it dries out a bit.
Yeah.
I thought it was maybe a Vicky, to be honest.
Right. Well, maybe Victoria. Could even be Georgian, you never know. A wee button, undecorated. Shank squashed on the back, probably 1800s. Oh, a wee buckle. Well, that's probably quite old. That's probably 1700s. So that's quite nice. Could even be Tudor or Jacobean, something like that. So let us know what you think of that. The bar was probably iron, or it had an iron pin on it which has corroded it, but maybe a shoe buckle, maybe a little buckle for your trousers. And that looks like it's probably off a set of scales, doesn't it?
It's an A for metal detecting.
An A for metal detecting.
That's my first badge.
Well, you never know.
I thought it was maybe just farming stuff.
And then a few wee bullets. 303 probably. First or Second World War. Oh well, not bad at all, Martin. Okay, I've got myself a nice wee signal right here. Well, it's not great. It's not great, but it is a digger. 8081. No, not sounding great. Let's take a wee bit more out of there. No, I think it's going to be junk. Actually in there. Right, let me try and enlarge this reasonably. See if I got it now. I think so. Well, we've got a clod. There. Huh, well, look at that. It is actually a coin. What do I know? Must have been on its edge because it didn't sound good. But it looks kind of penny sized. Okay, we're off the mark. I've only been going 20 minutes. So I'll dry this out and get back to you. I'm still working on my coin, and just 10-15 feet away Marty's just got himself another silver.
That's even that great a signal, 70.
What is that, a wee threepence?
Yeah.
George VI.
1937.
God, it's pretty bright, isn't it?
Yeah.
George VI, Queen Elizabeth II's father. Oh, it's got one of those weird backs on it. 1937. Fid Def Indimp, Defender of the Faith, Emperor of India. 3 pence, 1937, so 2 years before the outbreak of World War II. Well, there you go. Very nice, Martin. 50% silver again. So you're in the money today. Lovely coin. Not got a lot of wear on it whatsoever. Maybe dropped by soldiers who were here training and then went off to war. Beautiful. Double silver for Martin. The light is not very good because the sun is quite low, but I don't know if you'll be able to make that out or not, but I'm able to see just enough of the lettering to see Georgius, and it's George V, Gorgeous George, surprise, surprise. It's 1 penny. It's sometime between 1910 and 1936, but the back is completely toasted, so we're not going to get a date off that whatsoever. But just realised if Martin's was 1937, the silver, then that's the year that George VI, his son, took the throne. So lovely. So Martin's got a George V silver and a George VI silver. Fantastic. Not bad at all. This time, bit of a scratchy 71, 73, a little bit stony as well. Could be one of these agricultural berry clips. Maybe had a few last time on this field. I'm sure they came out in the 70s. And there, it's worse than an agricultural clip. It's the dreaded ring pull. Haha. Martin says he's got gold. Oh, he does. I'm sure you all heard that. He's over the moon with this find. So a wee gold, a wee gilded button. What does it say? It says fine standard gilt. So we get a lot of this particular variety. It's, I think, from the very beginning of the 1800s, 1820, 1830, something like that. But, well, it's a wee bit of gold, Martin. You can melt that down. Make something nice for the wife. Fantastic. Delightful wee find. This one was a 47 pushing through to a 50, and I think I might now have a little bit of gold. Possibly. Yeah, I do. That is gilded. Whatever it is. Oh, is it like a maybe a ribbon sort of shape? Maybe. Certainly doesn't look like a button anyway. Yeah, that's a little catch there. Look for a pin. Look at that. Definitely. So I don't know what it is yet. This side looks pretty green. Right, I'm going to actually turn you off just now, and I'm going to clean this up delicately so I don't damage it. Back to you in a wee second. It looks interesting. Well, I'm a bit scuppered by this one. Not entirely sure what it is. It is heavily gilded. You can see there's been a pin, so it's gone across that way, so I'm not sure what direction it would be worn. But I'm wondering, see there's a bit of rope decoration at the top there, I'm wondering if that could have been like a crown shape maybe at the top, and then there's something below. I'm guessing maybe a military badge, but it could be a bit of ladies' jewellery. Date-wise, not massively old, I think less than 200 years, maybe even a bit less than that, maybe Victorian, sort of middle of the 19th century, 1850, something like that. But if it's a military badge, it could be through to the First World War era. So if you recognise, then let me know. But both Martin and I have got a wee bit of gold, and Martin's also got 2 silvers. Well, in fact, is it horseshoe? Ah, that could be. That could be a horseshoe, which then probably means that's also a horseshoe that's broken maybe. Or it's a horseshoe plus something else. So, a little brooch, I'm guessing. So if you know, comment below. I like that. I like that a lot. Shame it's broken. Funny, most of the targets I've been having today are just little sneaky targets. They're not chiming through particularly well. 82 this time. So I've been doing pretty well. Quite a bit of junk. Fair wee bit of old aluminium, as well as a few new bits of aluminium. And I'm not in the first clod full. Right, let's have a wee look and see if we can track it down. Somewhere in there. Oh, might have a musket ball. And we do have a musket ball. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. As I say, there is an old fort nearby, so we do get quite a few musket balls from this field and the other fields that we've got around here as well. It's definitely been fired. It's pretty flat on one side. It's actually got a little bit there. Nope, it's not pierced. It's definitely a musket ball. But it is pancaked slightly, so it has been fired and it has hit something. Date-wise, 1700s, maybe into the very early 1800s, but it's going to be more than likely 300 plus years old, so probably the oldest thing I've found so far. Lovely. Okay, well that's us. Not a particularly long video, but a few interesting finds. Double silver and gold for Martin, and gold for me. Well, gilded gold, but it all counts. And Marty, a dad yet again.
Again.
This boy's a machine. But yeah, unfortunately, as I say, it means that he can't make Rodney Cook at the weekend, which is a terrible shame. He'll be lost. He'll be dearly missed, dearly missed. So let's have a wee look at the best of the finds. And there we are. There are the best finds of Martin. Double silver, George VI, George V, a penny, maybe Victoria, could even be Georgian. 3 bullets, funky little thing, and also a little buckle, which could be 1700s. We got a wee key escutcheon as well, maybe off a treasure chest. You never know. Oh, it is, yeah, well done. Look at that. Martin managed to bring out the head of George III there, so you can see him looking to the right hand side. So sometime between 1760 and 1820. So definitely a couple of pints of beer right there. Well done, Martin. Very nice. Well done. And there is the best of my stuff. The musket ball, the potential back of a button, a penny, and my interesting little what I think is a horseshoe brooch. Pretty sure that's going to be a horseshoe. But look at the back of it, covered in gold. And it's got the pin there which is snapped. But still, it's probably going to be 100 plus, 150 or so years old. So there we go. You can't win them all, but double silver for Martin. So there you go, all in all, a pretty decent day, Some interesting wee things, musket ball, couple of gilded items, double silver for Martin. So any day when you get silver is a good day, but Martin today has given me a scalping. But if you like the videos and you're not already subscribed, then please hit the button, and hopefully we'll see you all on the next dig. So fingers crossed for Rodney Cook. Hope there are some great finds, even if I don't find them. I always love to see great things coming out the ground. So hopefully I'll see you on the next dig, and that will be Rodney Cook, and then this man will be appearing back in videos once we're home, because the harvest will hopefully have happened and there's going to be lots of land available. So take care, and we'll see you soon.
Cheery bye.
Cheery bye.